This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. And by Lee Health.
Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to another segment of Girl Talk, brought to you by none other than Estero Bay Chevrolet. Your ride, your way. My name is TaSheekia Perry. I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program and your Girl Talk host. Help me welcome Anna Brindle, owner of La Kamar Bakery.
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
Thanks for joining me for some Girl Talk. And before we get started talking a little bit about the business of the awesome, fantastic bakery, let's talk a little bit about you. So tell our viewers a little something about Anna and what you do.
Well, let's go right to the point because it would take years to tell you about myself. Well, I describe myself as an energy ball. So wherever I go, you see me there.
That's what I love.
I'm very active. I like to create new stuff, and I'm always wondering. So whenever you see me wondering, it's because I'm creating something.
Uh-oh, watch out, world, not just Southwest Florida, but world. And so what is something that inspires you?
Actually, believe it or not, kids. I know, out of all the
Bakery,
things,
kids.
Well,
Cupcakes.
No, kids. They're very, what is it called? They like to wander a lot, so kids are not afraid.
No.
So when I see a kid wandering, I feel like adults should go towards more learning from kids than kids learning from adults. No, it's a little bit risky, but that's how I play.
Well, you know, kids are dear to my heart because of what I do. And I think what you do, owning a bakery and having a passion for kids and girls, I think that can go hand in hand because kids love sweets.
Yes, they do. Actually, I have 3 kids, so I watch them a lot, and that's where I get a lot of ideas too. When they ask a lot of questions, so I always wonder, why are these kids asking so many questions, you know? And then it hit me. It's because they're curious.
They're very curious, and when you have a passion for them, it helps with your creativity in answering some of those inquisitive questions, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that seem impossible.
I don't see anything as impossible.
That's why I wanted to talk to you. So how is it that you change what seems impossible to possible?
I just see impossible as it's going to take longer, it's going to take more work, and it's not going to be easy. So for me, that's the way. Impossible is not a word. I just feel like it's a fiction that has been created to drive people away from what they really need to be focused on. So
That
whenever
is a
somebody
good
say
way.
that's impossible, I say no, it's not, and I go ahead and find out what I need to do.
That is a good perspective to have on impossibilities. And so I know that because you are that out-the-box thinker, you get a lot of ideas, and I get a lot of shower ideas. I hear that you get a lot of shower ideas, so tell us about it.
I actually do. It's funny because when at home and my husband knows that I'm in the shower, he knows he can't bother me.
Really?
I'm there thinking. That's my thinking spot. Actually, La Colmar was a product of a shower idea. Yeah. I was in the shower when I said, this is it. This is what we need to do. My husband is a creative French baker and pastry chef, and I just saw his talent, and I said, we're just wasting this talent. Like, why are you wasting this talent working for somebody else? You can be doing the thing you love and what inspires you together. So that's how it started. It was in the shower.
I am amazed. I am amazed, and I am so honored that you're sitting here today giving us the scoop on these things because there are some viewers watching, there are some young girls watching, some stay-at-home moms watching, and they're feeling that their dream is impossible.
No, it's not.
When you received that shower idea, you put work behind it.
Yes, I did.
You put dedication behind it. you put your all behind it, and here we are sitting, we're talking about it today. So we know that owning a business takes teamwork. How do you and your husband make it happen?
Well, a lot of people say, you're going to do this with your husband? Oh, my goodness, your guys are going to kill each other. Believe it or not, Yannick, that's my husband's name, we are, besides being husband and wife, we're actually best friends. If you were to ask me who's my best friend, it's him.
Absolutely.
I confide everything, my fear, my challenges, everything with him. So going to business with him, I knew it was going to be a challenge because we're both strong and we're strong-minded. And when we believe something, we go for it, and nobody can, you know, change our mind. So I thought that that was a great combination to put the two of us to create La Colmar. And I think that's why it is the way it is right now.
Wow. That's brilliant. And it's great that you can come together with teamwork and collaboration and bring that vision to pass. And you're putting in as much work as if you were that French baker. Yeah, you're putting in a lot of work, a lot of ideas, a lot of groundwork. It takes a lot more than just seeing those little sprinkles and that fresh bread. It takes a lot more than that. And I know that you want to encourage girls to be all that they can be and to shoot beyond what other people say is impossible. How did you make La Kamar a reality?
So I've never done this in the past.
Never.
Never, never. No, never, never. I am actually, I love history. Everything that I do, think or act, I acted upon history, what has been done in the past. And I did a lot of reading by other groundbreakers like Steve Jobs, you know, how he did it. He was not a business owner before.
Right.
Now look at Apple. It's one of the greatest innovation in the world. So I did my own training by myself. So if, you know, college is not your thing, don't think that that's it. That's it for you. You're going to have a 9 to 5 job. It's not the reality. The reality is what's your dream, what you want to do with it, and where you want to be in years from now. Write it down in a journal and do it. When you get that fear that you feel like, I don't know if I can do it, you get people telling you can't do it, you get people telling you you're crazy, why are you leaving your job that you get a secure pay and you can pay your rent, for something that you're not sure about. And then in my mind, I was like, you're not sure about, I am sure. Just because you're not sure and you fail doesn't mean that I have to follow your footsteps.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were talking, and I have to bring this back up because you said fear does something to you.
Yes.
And I want you to share, what does fear do to you?
Actually, I don't run away from fear. So every time I have an idea or I have a feeling, something that's telling me to do certain things a certain way, I get that fear. So to me, fear is my motivator. Fear is that one thing telling me, go for it. Girl, push the door. You don't know what's on the other side, but just push the door. Go for it. Because fear was designed to stop us from doing what we need to be doing.
So you look fear
right in the eye.
Right in the eyes and say, let's go, baby.
Fear is afraid of me, I think.
Give me some. That's right. That's my new motto. Fear is afraid of me.
Fear is afraid
and
of
I
me.
believe is if most of our young girls and just people in general understood that, they will conquer fear instead of allowing fear to conquer them.
Yes.
So what is one of your most memorable moments so far?
Actually, it was opening La Colmar. It was the first day, and we're thinking, you know, it's going to be an easy opening. It's going to be just a few customers, which is great for us to move forward and get our first training, live training. Well, we opened the doors, and we had to close the door at 1:30 because we ran out of food.
Oh, wow.
That's how well the community accepted us and received us. So that was one of my moments. I thought I was going to pull my hair apart. But
Well,
here I am.
Here you are. You have conquered. You have overcome. La Kamar Bakery and Bistro in Naples. Check them out. Thank you so much for having Girl Talk with me. This has been Girl Talk brought to you by Estero Bay Chevrolet. Do not touch that dial. We'll be right back with more Lee Pitts Live.